Good morning and welcome at PTG. We're here with Draft Season 8. This time is Nat decks with Z crystals and megas. So we'll be talking about our teams here, but first of all, we've also joined by Devon, our usual co-host, the Mid Valley Meows.
Hi.
We
Yes.
have Michael of the Blackfire Archeops.
Nah, new
No,
logo.
we're Michigan's Aurora this season.
Oh, okay, you've changed.
He's not a defeatist anymore.
He's not defeated. You'll outspeed the competition this time. And Bam here, of course, of the Adelaide 30 Sizzles. So
Sup?
yeah. So first of all, I want to say first of all, Bam, what do you think of these divs? Who's the A and the B team here?
You know what? Honestly, I know a little bit of background about nearly everyone. There's a couple I'm going to watch closely, but this looks pretty stacked, like pretty good. Both I reckon both divs is going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I knew that before I randomized that. Like no matter what you do, it was always going to be fairly balanced.
Really...
Like I feel other seasons. I think other seasons there was like a clear better div. But here, this one, I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big matches.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say I like the div that's got Scotty in it. His games are always exciting. I was gonna say that's A tier. Not just because A div because Scotty. There we go. That's why.
Def fanboying over Scotty.
I'll tell you. I'll give a couple shout outs in each div who to watch out for if you're unfamiliar. So I'll go in the mega. I think that Jason looks a bit beefy. I reckon he'll do alright. And I think in the Z tier, I know that Brian's gonna give everyone a bit of a run for his money. And it'll be good to see Josh because he used to be an old PTG leader, and I know he can throw down. So
oh really?
I can't wait to see him battle as well.
Actually,
this is going back a while ago. He's electric gym leader, so he actually made my dark gym card, the one with the hoodie and shit. So that was pretty good.
That one. Yeah. Right. Let's
so like old school.
Proper old school. So let's go straight into the rankings. We'll start with Harun of the Ankara Arcanines. Seeing Mega Alakazam straight away, which is quite aggressive for Harun.
I've got him round 1 too.
Do you? That'll be big.
Yeah, I'm spilled.
So Alakazam, Ferrothorn. Are we seeing a fairy here? Yeah, Grimmsnarl and Clefairy.
He does have Noivern, and that is a traditionally very good Pokemon.
Yeah. Super fast. It has the exact same stat spread as Crobat, just better typing.
Yep, and that Boom Burst.
Yeah.
And I can just see there's going to be a bit of expanding forces going on around here. He's got that terrain and Megazam.
Yeah.
His team doesn't look as like... Okay, no, he's definitely got like his Stally type aspects. He's got Ferrothorn, he's got Runerigus, he's got Tex, Toxapex.
He's got Pharaoh and Pex, so I mean there's plenty of room to stall right there.
Yeah.
Why did we let that happen?
But plenty of room set up too. That's what I see.
Definitely. The only thing that I'm thinking is he doesn't have great removal. Both Noivern and Hitmonlee seem to be the only removal options here, unless I'm wrong, right? And both of them are super delicate, so can't really switch in on stuff. So he's gonna have a hard time.
He's got some beefy special defense.
No, it's only like 40 or something. It's really low. Oh no, the special defense. Physical defense is really bad.
Yeah, like he's got one of his defenses is okay. Like Lee can do the. I was looking at Lee. I was like, I want that for my dedicated center.
Yeah.
I think I was eyeballing out too that Lantern. I like that low pick. It's got the Volt Absorb and the water.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. I like
having
that.
2 immunities depending on your matchup is super nice. And if you're going for the Volt Absorb, it's not like water's hitting Lantern very hard anyway. So
True facts.
It's a good loyalty. I think what was it? Roy had it at one season. It was good.
Oh my god.
I think I'm thinking like a solid B.
B.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I've already looked at most of the teams. I had a bit of free time today doing the sheets and that, and I think and it might sound a little bit biased because it's a draft, but I think all teams are like at least an A minimum, like all of them. I like it's
But
that
then,
next.
but then we should change the
Like,
rankings in that way. Say like then in that
That's what I
case,
was-
yeah.
Because like I don't. It's not like I'm saying B because like I know there's like other teams that I think are cooler, but this is a fucking heckin' amazing team. So it's like,
So we
gonna be
should
hard.
say then like any C ranking in this thing should still be regarded as high because everyone is stacked. But we still need to like
I think,
differentiate.
yeah, that's
Honest-
a good thought. That's a good shout. I reckon C's now would be a B plus in other rankings we've done
Yeah,
because these teams are great.
yeah.
yeah, like definitely.
Well, if that's the case, I agree on the B. If we're going by that,
Yeah.
I agree on.
My only thing, I suppose, actually no, yeah, I'm even leaning B plus. I was gonna say he doesn't have that many speedy mons, but which is kind of true. But Hitmonlee, Noivern, and Alexander are just so fast; it almost makes up for it, you know.
I think it makes it early, and again, like I love like a good freaking spec on.
Yeah.
He's got that. It's a lot of big hits.
And just remember any Weber team, he's just gonna switch in Zam and just power hit shit. So
Yeah.
Weather's not gonna go too good here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trace messes up. So what do you say, Michael? We haven't heard from you.
Well, I would definitely lean toward a B plus or an A minus because not only does he have the Pex and the Ferrothorn, he's got the Prankster Grim so he can slow things down, so he doesn't super need speed. He's got the Indeedee female that can set up psychic terrain for Alakazam sweeps. I mean, it's just a very solid team.
Yeah.
Can you translate that, Dev?
I believe he said C because there's not enough Grimsnarl. I don't know.
Did you actually not
What am I
Are you
translating?
messing with him?
I heard Ferrothorn and Pex and zoned out.
The only thing I don't really get, I don't get Clefairy, and I get obviously it can be Eviolite and do well, but I almost don't see you ever bringing Clefairy over Grimmsnarl.
No,
It was his last pick. Yeah, I think he just.
He didn't need a pick, so it's like
B plus. There we do. Give him a
Yeah,
B
we'll go
plus.
B plus. That's good.
Okay,
Maybe you
Whitebeard
can do
Waxley. Jeff. This is Jeff's new name. Can't see
This
this.
is-
Oh,
This is our good friend from the Anaheim Appletons, right?
Anaheim Appleton.
yeah, that's the one.
Ooh, instantly seeing the Tapu Lele Scam and Mega Ampharos. I want to see Mega Ampharos do work. This is going to sound mean. Like, in my ranking, I am going to dock Mega Ampharos because I've yet to see it do work, and I've been involved in free drafts that have Megas, and I've literally never seen it do anything useful. But
Every time it gets brought, it always has to pack agility, and it's gonna
Yeah.
die before it does.
But that doesn't mean I don't want to see it do work because I love it. It's got like really cool stats. It's so slow.
Cool hair to match the Quaxley.
But I mean, of course, Skarmory and Tapu Lele are probably. I mean, that's one of the best fairies in S and one of the best steals in A. Just straight up. We're seeing quite a slow team actually here. The Salazzle and Keldeo are the only ones over 100 speed, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are both quite delicate. That's a little bit scary, but we're seeing a lot of bulk for the first four. That's all bulk based.
He's going into this game knowing that we're playing on Showdown, so he doesn't got to worry about that timer. He's brought all the bulk,
Yeah.
freaking mustard, without Ferrothorn and Toxapex.
Yeah. Well, he's got a much better wish passer for that. He can heal Bell, Wish, and everything with Umbreon. Everything that Umbreon couldn't do in BDSP, he can do here.
Yeah, no, much better Pokemon in this version.
Mamo, of course, is hyper aggressive and strong. It's not super fast, but of course in Nat decks it gets superpower, so that's fantastic. It's yeah. I mean, Mamo Science are generally excellent mon.
It's gonna take a hit as well.
And I love thick, fat Pokemon that are weak to fire to begin with. Like
Yeah.
that stuff's so.
Yeah, you really need to be hitting Mamo with fighting grass, steel, or water to kill it. Because ice and fire is just neutral, essentially. Unless you're going for the Oblivious one, which then blocks Intimidate, which is also really nice.
So I just want to throw it out there. I really like his Golem pick. Not because Golem's good, but because I think Golem's a cool Pokemon.
It wasn't Electric Golem in the same tier. I would have gone for that. I don't think it's better. It's just, in my eyes, it's even... Oh, I suppose he's got Ampharos, right? So he wants the ground.
Like, yeah, it's a ground type, and it has a really good defensive stat. The only thing that's holding him back is the fact it's a rock type.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, lads, I'm out. Anyway, I just
Already?
come on.
Okay. Quickly, your ranking on this one.
What's that?
Your ranking on this one before you dip.
Yeah. Wait up. What did we give Haran? We gave him a B plus, yeah.
Yeah, we get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Lele, the Memo. I reckon I'm gonna go B plus. I like the Lele,
Well,
I like the Umbreon, and I like Salazzle too. That's just gonna toxic anything.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll tag you when it's your team.
Yeah, I'll give it a watch later. But yeah, sorry I couldn't stay longer.
No worries. Catch you
Is
later.
Marcus still here? Marcus still here?
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, man. All good. Later, I'm out.
See you later.
Later, Bam.
Right. Let's get both of your rankings on this as well.
Oh yeah. I got time. Let's go.
So,
I really like the whole Dragon Fairy Steel core, but I'm not liking that the dragon is Mega Ampharos. I'm kind of in that boat to where I want to like it, but I've never really seen it do anything.
yeah.
And
I definitely like the Umbreon and the Salazzle. Those mons are hard to play around sometimes. Mamoswine is obviously a massive.
Yeah.
Keldeo is obviously a monster. I could probably go B plus on this.
Yeah. My biggest issue with this team is fighting stab is just going to wreck it. Aside from Tapu Lele, like nothing else is. I suppose Delmise as well, right? But then
types often get steel moves.
Yeah, true.
I feel like a Solvest Machamp tears this team a new asshole.
Yeah, it's that's my only thing, and a lot of fighting types get knockoff as well, and are going to be faster than Delmise.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. Apart from that, I really, really like it. Apart from, look, I like Mega Ampharos. In my opinion, it's one of the coolest Megas. I love its design. I love its typing. I really hope you make it work, but I am literally going to have to knock you points for it because, in my opinion, it's like it shouldn't even be in the tier it was. It should be in the tier lower with like Mega Glalie or Dino. I've literally never seen it do anything.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to see it put in work, and I know he's a good player, so I'm pretty sure he had good reason for picking it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that this is gonna be like if I'm comparing it to the last team, and like I'm literally just gonna be using Harun's team as like the point of reference this video. If I match this against Harun's team, I would put easy money on Harun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna this is our C tier.
Yeah. We'll go. I really do like Tapu and Skarm. I'll say C plus.
Yeah.
So C plus overall since you said B minus, so that puts us in the middle of C plus.
B plus. I like that.
Because I really
think
do
that's fair.
like, yeah, I really like these three. I just don't like this. Okay, here we go. Vincent, Canadian Zorax. Okay, we're going straight to. Oh, it's not much of a rain team. It's just Swamp and Pelipper.
That's all you really need.
But Pelipper at 8 tier is a bit of a steal anyway. So, we're seeing Curum, Swampert, Pelipper, Katana. That's just insane. Duran.
I would like that he got Kartana because that protects him from Kartana.
Yeah.
The thing we didn't mention is that this is literally since the random draft. This is the first draft where we've had all 20 folks pulling from the same pool.
Yes. Yeah.
So every one of these teams, you're going to see no repeat Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I think his team would benefit for like trading to get maybe like a better electric type over Electros or like any other like just one more Swift Swim on. I think this Ludicolo is still available. Maybe grab Ludicolo.
Yeah.
Um,
He's got like
but,
I know he has rain, but he has a huge weakness to fire right here.
yeah.
We're seeing both
Yeah.
Durant and Kartana. Just if the rain's not up, they're just not going to be able to switch in. And this is Nat deck, so HP fire is going to be a thing. Wigglytuff is not an ideal fairy. I know that he basically ended up being because obviously the fairy numbers are quite low. I mean, we've seen Kasim do work with Wigglytuff, but if you're comparing it to some of the top tier fairies.
I mean, it is a D tier, so you
Yeah.
know we're comparing it to the other D tiers, and in the D tier, it's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
Like I would say, it's not bad at all in D.
Yeah.
Like I'm curious what Girafarig does, or if like Vinny will bring Girafarig at all, TBH.
Yeah.
But like maybe
think,
trade Girafarig for like some random water type.
Yeah.
There's got to be like Weasel or some crap.
Yeah. No. I mean, Pelipper Swampert combo is like one of the strongest megas, right? It is just straight up.
Yeah.
Super strong. Kartana
so
is one of the strongest S tiers as well. I guess
This team's got power.
Yeah.
I think it's fair, at least this time around, to kind of factor in people's skills, because Bam made it a point to point out. I was like, yeah, no, these are long time players with like a lot of skills and yada yada yada. So like, I feel like it's kind of fair to take player ability into account at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I feel like Vinny could do pretty good with this team.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know about me. I know I would heckin' flop with this team.
It's very hard. This is gonna be one of the teams he'll play well around this because it's all about predictions. It's going to be hard to switch in a lot of these mons, right? Even the higher defense mons like Duran, right? Swampert, Curum, all have like massive common weaknesses. Curum, yeah, super bulky, but weak to steel and fighting, which is just run all the time at the moment. Infernape's quite weak in general, in terms of its bulk, but it's going to be having a hard time switching into flying and ground. And then of course we have Durant and Katana. If the rain isn't up, which is a big if, because you can't always lead Pelipper, and if you do, then that's making you way too predictable. Yeah, it's just an issue. Poltergeist is amazing as long as your enemy isn't running Sucker Punch.
So, I think the way he runs this is he goes through all of his other 4 Pokemon before he throws out Pelipper and then goes into Swampert. Like, he's going to be playing the Swampert late game every game.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll do amazing with it. But I don't know. There's a few too.
Even though if he necessarily has to do that either, because with a Swift Swim and it gets flip turn, so it can just flip for damage on when it outspeeds things.
True. I'm gonna say B.
You gonna say B?
Yeah, I'm gonna say B.
I could definitely give this a B plus A minus.
I like that. I think I could actually be convinced up to like A minus. I like that. I think that's solid.
See, my views, and maybe Vincent's going to disagree with me. Sorry, Vincent. Yeah. I really like the individual team members of this team. Like, I genuinely think amongst the Megas, Swampert one of the strongest. Amongst the S tier, Katana is one of the strongest. Of course, Pelipper is an absolute clutch A tier choice. Durant is a really good typing. Poltergeist is really good ghost type. I actually quite like Electros. With Coil, it can do some work. I don't like Wigglytuff that much, but if you need a fairy, it's one. I just don't like how they all work together that much. I don't think this team is. I hope Vincent proves me wrong.
I feel like it lacks energy.
It doesn't. Yeah, to me, it's. If I was playing this team, I'd have a hard time switching constantly. Like, if you look at say Harren's team, right, he's going to have a switching option for every single situation, every single one. He will never have to be like, okay, I'm really worried about hidden power here, because he could just, if he's worried about hidden power fire, he'll just switch in Toxapex. You know what I mean? Of course, this is a lot less bulky than Harris' team, but Vince is really going to have to rely on sweeping a lot, I think. That's my viewpoint.
Ooh, okay, back down to B.
Sorry, I just argued you down to B. Sorry, Vincent. We'll give him B plus.
I was gonna say I'm still pretty settled on it. Very minimum B plus.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Yeah. But I'm sure Vincent will kick ass and show me wrong anyway. Here we go. Bam. Did you?
Damn. He's already made a trade? What?
Yeah, I actually knew about this in advance. He really wanted Como, right? And he got sniped, and he was literally like, I will grab you Salamence, which works better on your team if you trade me Como. So you got Como back. Bam and his stuff.
Yeah. He got Tauros. I nearly sniped Tauros from him. That was a real consideration. He took my Jolteon. Yeah. I wanted that so bad.
Bam's got such a strong team. I think, like, the Slowbro memes and stuff aside, he's talking about bringing, for those who are not in the know, he's talking about both bringing... Slowdown. Showdown has a glitch where you can use glitch or feature we don't know because it's never been in the actual main games itself. Mega Slowbro can Mega Evolve from Galar Slowbro. So if the matchup is dependent on it, he can bring Galar Slowbro rather than normal Slowbro.
He can bring Mega Slowbro with access to moves it was not intended to have.
What moves does Galar Slowbro get that...
Those poison moves. All of that grass coverage.
No. But I'm pretty sure normal Slowbro's moveset is better in general. But it does give him more options. More options is always stronger. Even if he didn't have that, I think Mega Slowbro is underrated. It has the same special attack as Alakazam, but then a monstrous 180 defense and just well above average stats for everything else.
Whoa, we actually have points for Slowbro?
Yeah, I know. It's not a 0. This gives him 40 points. Now, 40 points is just the equivalent of... but you can see it's made the difference between him having a C tier here and him having... what's that? Is that B tier? Nidoqueen. Yeah, it's a B tier, right?
Yeah.
100 points. So that's the difference between a C and a B tier that he's got by having Slowbro.
That's solid.
Yeah. Rillaboom, of course, one of the best priority mons because you can't get Indeedee or Tapu Lele on it because he just switches and changes it to Grassy Terrain. And then at best, they then have to forcibly switch into Indeedee or Tapu Lele. And if he predicts that, he can then hit with a different move, like a U-turn.
Wood Hammer.
Yeah, or Wood Hammer. Incineroar, of course, Parting Shot, Flare Blitz, all that good stuff. Close combat, really good. Sorry, what were you going to say, mate?
No, I got you. You go. You're good. Keep going.
Klefki, just about the best Prankstermon, let's face it. Screens, Thunder Wave, Calm Mind, Draining Kiss. The only issue is it
I
doesn't
would
have...
only. It would be better if it had Tailwind.
Yes, for sure. Tailwind is massive. And I don't think it gets Wish, and Wish is a super nice move for Prankstermon. Actually, it doesn't have any form of recovery, which is its biggest issue. But then if it did, it would be stupid broken, because it's already got the best typing out of any Prankstermon.
Yeah. It's got like Draining Kiss.
Yeah. My only thing about it is this is his Steel and Fairy slot, right? That's a pretty... you're using it for Prankster. You're not really using it for his Steel and Fairy. So if he's needing Steel or Fairy offensive, you're just not going to be bringing in... your Draining Kiss ain't going to do much to a Dragon Dance boosted Dragonite. Let's just say that,
Yeah. Well, he could bring in, like... He's got other options. Like, he can go in with his own dragon.
Yeah, and we've got Nidoqueen here for coverage and stuff, so he's definitely got options for sure. I'm just bringing out, in terms of offense, Klefki is not the best. But
where's his water type? Slowbro, duh.
Yeah, but speaking of the best, Jolteon with Flame Orb is just about the fastest mon, right? Does it outspeed Regieleki? I'm pretty sure Flame Orb Jolteon, when burnt, outspeeds Regieleki, right?
Doubtful.
I want to look it up.
Go ahead and look it up.
The rest of you two talk about the other Pokemon whilst I look this up.
Well,
so
I wanted Jolteon. Volt Switch is really good. And Incineroar, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like Tornadus Teeth. That's got Regenerator, right? That's Therian form, right?
Yeah.
I like Tornadus Incarnate a little better, but you'll see that on a later team. I do like Tauros as a pick. It's little known fact. You can actually run special Tauros with the specs. We've seen Bam do it before. He was the things he was really excited for this season was he keeps saying like, "Hey, I drafted a whole bunch of like new Pokemon, things I don't typically draft. I see Klefki, I see Tauros,
Nidoqueen, Como,
Jolteon, I see Como."
Yeah,
he's got a couple.
He's drafted Jolteon before. Flame Orb Jolteon does outspeed Regieleki, but it wouldn't if Regieleki had a Scarf. But that's huge. So
yeah, okay. You got me. Yeah, I like Bam's team. I'm going to give it an A.
Taunt T is huge. And we can't even say anything about bulk, right? Because you could just switch Slowbro into anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
And even, you can even use Jolteon for, relative support. You can use Wish Passing, Heal Bell. And it's gonna put it
You
off.
can wish Volt Switch.
Yeah, which is crazy. I like this team. My only thing is lacking the Fairy and Steel offensive. But we have such great offenses with the other stuff that it almost doesn't matter.
He doesn't need the Dragon Field Steel Fairy core because he's got a Fire, Water, Grass core.
Yeah, and a really strong one at that.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his grass?
Rillaboom.
Yeah, okay, that's really strong. So what are you giving, Michael?
I could definitely go an A on this.
What's your favorite Pokemon on his team?
My favorite Pokemon on his team? Probably Como.
Como's awesome.
I'm just going to put on record, I don't like Como. Not since I got that's swept by Leors that one time.
Como is one of those mons that has enough bulk to set up if it wants to. And can do some crazy work. But it kind of needs the setup, usually. Its speed and stuff is a little bit lacking. I've seen Bam make it work, so I'm not going to rate him down for it. Dragon Fighting is an amazing offensive type. Right. We have Alan with the Atlanta
And,
Flareons.
whoa, Anders, you didn't actually give us your number, your letter.
Oh, I was giving A as well.
Oh, okay, cool. You didn't say it.
Yeah,
For
sorry.
polite.
A. Yeah, so
A.
we have Alan with the Atlanta Flareons. Got Manectric, Celesteela. Celesteela is huge. Milotic, Lycanroc Dusk, Venusaur, Aromatisse, Sandslash, Latios, Cinderace, Drapion, and Ordino. Can Ordino Wish Pass? I think it can.
Yes, it can.
It's just like a worse chancey, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't think it's an awful option. I do think that Drapion is definitely not the best. Oh, he's got 2 dragons. Okay, never mind. Is he ever going to bring Drapion? I was
pretty good. Why wouldn't you bring Drapion?
Because you already got Latios for your dragon, and you've got Ordino for your normal, and you're probably going to be wanting to Wish Pass, right?
Isn't Drapion the
Drapion's not a dragon.
Drapion's the freaking poison dark dude.
Oh, I was getting mixed up with Dramper. Oh yeah, no, Drapion's fantastic. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's really. That's
rail on freaking Drapion. Like, Drapion's good. He's got toxic spikes. Oh,
Drapion is dude. Drapion's only a B tier. What? Drapion is so good. Okay, that's huge.
He's not B tier. He's a C tier.
C. Oh, C tier. Sorry, I meant C tier. I was imagining C tier, but
that's a big steal in C.
Yeah, that's huge.
A big C.
That's a really nice C. Celesteela, of course, one of the strongest steel types in the game, just straight up.
I love that he's got Mega Manectric, by the way. I think that's one of the better Mega.
I think Mega Manectric is one of the best ones that give points, for sure.
I feel like it's horribly underrated. It's got good coverage, and it's a powerful fit. That's literally...
It's been the exact opposite to Mega Ampharos. In every draft that I've seen Mega Manectric drafted, it's done major work. The only thing I'll say is, I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I've never seen anyone win a draft with Mega Manectric, you know what I mean? Like, it's a really solid team member. It always does work. Intimidate is always good. It's super fast, so you're rarely hitting it unless you catch it on a switch in. His Volt Switches do stupid damage. His Overheats do stupid damage. But yeah, like, it ain't gonna sweep a team.
No.
Like Swampert itself is so strong that it can just deal with a whole team. But Mega Manectric is really good. I think he's gonna have a.
The reason we haven't seen it win is because we haven't had it on somebody. Like, somebody hasn't. We haven't played it right. I think it can very well. Like, I think if it's slotted in as, like, exclusively using it for hacking Volt turn momentum, I think it could work really well.
Well, something like Swampert is hard to get out, but then once it gets going, it's starting to do some stupid damage. Manectric is... You're just switching it in constantly, hitting hard and going, hitting hard, going. Although, saying that, I'm not seeing any other Volt Switches or Flip Turners or anything which would get momentum into it, which is a shame.
He's got Cinderace. Cinderace got U-turn.
Of course. Massive. I really like Cinderace, even Blaze Cinderace.
And it would not surprise me if Milotic got, like, Flip Turn, just saying.
I think it does, actually, now you say that. Okay, never mind then. I take back my statement.
But, like,
I think it does. I can check real quick.
Yeah.
Please do. I also love Cinderace. I think even Blaze Cinderace is a good pick, because Cinderace is the coolest Pokemon on the planet.
Yeah. And we're seeing, like, some slow mons, but we're seeing the mons that are aggressive are fast as well, which is kind of nice. So we're seeing, obviously, Cinderace, Latios, Lycanroc, Manectric. They're all going to be fast enough to really put pain in. But then you got Milotic, Venusaur, a Drapion, who are a bit on the slower side, but have the bulk to take a hit and dish out hard. Aromatisse isn't fantastic, but amongst the lower tier fairies, I think it's one of the better ones.
I think we're going to see some surprising things from Aromatisse, just judging by the chat surrounding it. There was a lot of like arguing and a lot of people throwing shade about Aromatisse and being all about up in arms. There were like 3 guys. Ben, I believe, wanted this Pokemon as well and got sniped. Like 2 other people were like, "Oh no, I got sniped by Aromatisse."
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better lower tier megas.
I feel like we're going to see some surprising Aromatisse shenanigans. It's just a hunch. Call it a premonition.
So I was wrong about my Lodic. It does get flip turn.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But I mean, we're seeing this is a really strong Steel Fairy Dragon Core, but also Fire, Grass, Electric.
Double core is where it's at.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, this is a fantastic team, honestly. I'm even leaning towards A+. I like... The only thing that's boosting it down for me is Sandslash. I don't think he does anything here. He doesn't...
So Sandslash is a ground type. That's what it is. It's a D tier ground type. It's there, and it's got a decent enough defense. I was looking at Sandslash for my D tier.
Does he get Rapid Spin?
It does get Rapid Spin.
So he's got Defog on Latios, Celesteela. Okay, yeah, that's... I still lean, maybe even A+. This is a really strong team.
It's not good, but like it's not the worst D tier. Like there are definitely worse things than Sandslash, and it gives him a ground type to cover the Thunderbolts on Celesteela and Milotic.
Yeah. So what are you guys saying for ranking? How do you feel?
Yeah, I want to say this is our. I'm with y'all. I think this is a really solid team. I expect if at the end of the season I don't see Aromatisse do anything, I'm dropping this team down to D.
Yeah. What about you, Michael? What are you saying?
I'm gonna throw out the A- just to be the oddball.
And what did you say, Dev?
I'll go A.
Alright, so it's A then, because I said A+. Cool. Michigan Azuroras. That's you, Michael.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. So before we launch into it, what inspired the team, like the name change?
Soon to be seen.
Soon to be seen.
There's something missing on my
Oh, your logo.
Yeah.
Your logo. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't just tell us.
I mean, obviously, I'm getting a new logo. It's being worked on right now, but I'll drop a hint of the logo in the draft chat.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be alright.
Yeah. But let's talk about the team. So we have Charizard X, Battlebond Greninja, Ditto, Rotom Mo, Gastrodon, Hitmontop, Articuno, Hoopiu, Ambipom, Espeon, and SQ. You sniped my Hitmontop.
What the heck is this team? This is a good one.
Yeah, I agree. We have a really strong...
I like the Charizard Greninja Mo. I like the Hoopa Unbound. That's the good stuff. I love me some Hoopa Unbound.
That was one of the ones I was seriously considering as well, yeah.
Oh, I ruined the randoms draft with that one. I love Hoopa Unbound so much. That's such a good Pokemon.
Yeah.
A+.
Yeah. That was a very quick ranking, but I'm actually leaning the same way. Battlebond Greninja is another one I was considering. It's just so good. Priority Water Shuriken is so good. Its typing is stupid good.
Oh, you better win this season. You better make playoffs.
You don't have a steal, though,
I was
right?
definitely trying to with my drafting. Plus, I've got Espeon for a bouncer.
Yeah.
I've got Articuno. It can sub shenanigans. I've got Ice Cube. It can belly drum late game sweep if I have to. I've got Hitmontop to start weakening things down a little bit. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah.
Articuno's your weak mon out. Just saying. Times like you got to bring boots on it every week, or it's going to die.
Right.
See, I would
right.
disagree with you there, Dev. I've run Articuno in draft before. Like, yes, of course you need to run boots on it every time, right? But its stats and its everything is so much stronger than everything else in D tier that it almost makes up for the lack of item. And it gets access to Roost, Defog. Ice is one of the strongest stabs. Flying is one of the strongest stabs.
I'm just gonna get like smacked around by a rock slide.
Yeah, that's true.
And
but
everyone and their mom has a rock slide.
Articuno gets slept on a lot, but if you play it right, it puts in a lot of work.
yeah, Michael put in a lot of work. Prove Devin wrong for me, okay?
Yeah, I still gave him an A+.
Yeah. I wish you had a steal.
Yeah, that's kind of one thing I was kind of wanting to, but
Charizard X is awesome. Do you have a fairy?
I do not.
Oof, you don't have that core. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you have? So you got nothing that resists Dragon Stab, which is kind of scary because almost everyone's running a dragon. That's the only thing stopping me. Is dragons are gonna be hard for you to deal with. But Ditto is always scary and everything. People can't go too crazy with their setups, which stops like a dragon just dragon dancing can't do it because of Ditto. So
I mean, Kuno's the soft answer for dragons.
Kuno's a soft answer. Aye. But then a lot of dragons pack rock slide.
Yeah.
I really like Ambipom. It's super fast. Fake out, U-turn. Espeon is of course really nice as well.
Trade Ice Cube for something better. You have 30 more points, it looks like.
20.
Ice Cube was honestly kind of a throw-in because my last pick got sniped and I was at work, so I kind of just grabbed the first thing that looked appealing, but...
Let's fix your team.
Let's fix your team right now.
Yeah.
Is there steel or fairy type left? Oh, we got Magneton. You could do EVLI Magneton.
Take that trade.
You've also got Diancie, and Diancie is, like, yes, is 4 times weak to steel, but he's got stupid good stats and stupid good moves.
Yeah.
No, I'd go Tyrantrum.
Tyrantrum's not...
Yeah, lock that in.
Wait, is that Bam back?
Bam.
Yeah.
We were talking about how Michael doesn't have. Where is he? There we go. We're talking about how he doesn't have a fairy type and he's just got a random SQ, so he's not going to bring Articuno SQ both weeks, is he? And then he's got an extra spare 20 points, so you can buy a C-tier, you can trade his SQ out and get a C-tier. So we're trying to help him.
Like I said, the Ice Cube was kind of just a throw-in, and I figured I'd trade it later when I had some time to kind of look things over.
You got Escavalier here. That's so good.
Yeah, why aren't you just... They're...
If you
and he's got leftover points.
Yeah.
If I was you, I would grab Magneton. That's just me, though.
Magneton is excellent. I honestly think Escavalier or Magneton works well. If you put in your trade now, I will rank you higher.
Yeah, do it. Just pull the trigger. Bam's in the chat.
Do it. Go now.
Go now.
What are you trying to?
Alright. Anyway. We won't pressure you into trading now.
His logo, man, is gonna be dope. His logo is gonna be sick.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
I got a little sneak peek of it today or yesterday.
I think it was today.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Whoever thought that idea, man, at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to be really mean and say a B, A minus that goes to a B if you don't trade away that SQ.
See, I'm gonna give him a B because I've only ranked two, and I believe that they have been a little bit better than this. That's just my opinion though,
I
because
really
there's no
like.
steel.
There's no steel fairy.
But I love the Greninja, man. That's the Greninja, the Zard, and the Ditto. You need a steel, man. You need like that, right? That's spot on. You need a steel.
What I was saying before you came is literally there's nothing that resists dragon here, so a dragon could just sort of dragon claw its way through this team kind of relatively easily.
Yeah, I still could stop. Yeah, I'd go still. That's spot on.
Yeah.
Listen to Anne for once.
Nothing keep you alive.
Yeah, Magneton Evil Eye is fucking nasty. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
I'm not gonna make a trade right now, but like I said, Ice Cube was kind of a throw-in, and I did plan on trading that away. So I just kind of wanna look at my options and think things over before I decide on what it's getting traded for.
That sounds like Art Shops talk, man. Defeat us, but you're right.
On.
Wait, have we already done Vinny's team and that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I missed it.
Yeah.
All good. I'll watch it. Moving on.
Alright. Singapore Sluggos. This is Matthew. I've faced him in few drafts. Matthew Chaw. But this is his first time in PTG. Oh, he sniped me with that Victini. I really wanted Victini this season. This is a good team.
You got sniped times.
Yeah.
He sniped you that one Victini, and then he lost half his team.
Yeah. Still, if this is him losing half his team, he's done well out of it. So we've got the obvious Steel Fairy Dragon Core. I really like Kabalion as a Steel type. You can switch in on knockoffs and just do crazy stuff in return. I think Kabalion is like one of the only mons. I think Kabalion and like Fortress are like the only non-electric mons to get Volt Switch.
Yeah.
That's Dimitri. That's Dimitri.
Who?
Dimitri.
Dimitri? Who's Dimitri? I don't get it.
That's ancient. That's a Dimitri was a draft was by Cobalion like what Gen Draft 3 Season 3.
Oh my god!
No. And I still got it on. I think we used it in random battle too.
Oh yeah, we used it in a free for all. Bam brought it to a free for all, and we all were forced to like Dimitri just kind of worked us.
But I like this team. This team.
I mean, both Donphan and Armaldo get Rapid Spin. Rotom Wash gets Defog and Screens and all the usual Rotom stuff. Trick, Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Discharge. Victini's just stupid good. If you're not Scarfing recreating it, you can do whatever you want. Most people are going to Scarf recreate, right? Because that's just going to wreck teams. But if you need a special, it can be a special and has a stupid coverage. Of course, Mew learns everything, but Victini learns almost everything that you need. Super useful. I don't like Licky Licky. I've never seen anyone do work with it. I've seen it drafted a few times because people think it's like Snorlax. It's nothing like Snorlax. It sucks.
I have seen it do some work in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I think it was in a trial versus somebody. They had brought a Licky, and like I've seen it do small. Like I've seen it definitely wall.
Yeah.
Like specifically Pokemon, you bring Licky when you're like that one guy. I don't want to hurt me.
Yeah.
It's like if they got a Rotom, yeah, you bring Licky. That Rotom's not doing anything.
It can wish pass, yeah.
Can it?
Can it?
Maybe.
I'm not too sure.
Let me look it up. I
don't know, man.
Michael, calc that, please.
I really like Kabalion. Really like Dragonite. I mean, anyone who faces Dragonite is scared to use an Ice move on it because of weakness policy. And if you're in that position, that really limits your 4 times weakness fear a huge level, right? So Dragonite usually lasts at least 2 turns.
Oh, you just hit it once, and then you hit it with the ice move.
Yeah.
Give it.
Looky can wish pass.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
thought
kind of
so.
cool. That's kind of cool. That gives it something, and it gets heal belt. Okay, I take it back a bit. I didn't realize it gets heal belt.
Yeah. It's the
Okay,
cleric, yeah.
I actually didn't know it was a cleric. I thought it was more like a worse Snorlax.
But
still,
it's a wall. It's a wall too. A wall, yeah. It's a good
Yeah.
switching.
Like I said, if they got a Rotom, Licky's just not gonna let that Rotom do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
like
take
this
it back. Licky has purpose. I guess I just didn't. The people I've seen use it in the past clearly weren't using it to its potential.
There's a lot of people who are bad at draft, like me.
What does
I
Feeble
know.
do?
It's got unburden. It's gone.
Mhm.
It's
And-
It will
Oh.
get it. Yeah, it can't take a hit, but it's pretty quick. So do
Mhm.
some
I
quick
mean-
dark.
It doesn't have much in the way of an attack or special attack. It's like base 60.
Yeah. Its special attack is 87, which is workable. After a nasty
Oh.
ball, maybe.
Evil, does it get nasty plot?
Yeah, I think it does. Nasty Plot Sash.
There you
Yes.
go. That's what it do.
It does get parting shot as well, which is always nice.
Yeah, nice.
And U-turn. Okay. I'm seeing you. With Feeble. Its stats are horrendous though.
I don't think it's worth 40 points.
No. I like Mighty Una more, which is in the same tier, but I'm biased. Mighty Una's abilities are stupid good.
I think Mighty Una's got like access to Moxie, and
Moxie, Intimidate, and Play Rough, which is really nice.
It's got quick feet too, yeah.
I think so. Not sure.
it's just an all-around better Pokemon.
Then we have Avalok here, who has monstrous defense, but then paper fin special defense, right?
Avalok add sweeping potential. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
And just counter. It can counter something. It's
Yeah.
Avalanche.
It's like
Tape.
relatively niche defensive mon, but then for a C tier, or no, yeah, C tier, it's got really good defensive stats. So, Avalanche, Body Press. It gets recover, which is really nice.
Like you bring Avalug, you just put Body Press, Avalanche, Recover, Iron Defense.
Yeah.
There's your move set. You disable their special attackers, and you wall and win.
And speaking of special attackers, we have Mega Venusaur here, thick, fat, sleep powder, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, whatever he wants to pack. It's a really solid Mega. Not my favourite amongst its tier group, though.
I think it's better than Charizard, but that's just me.
You like it more? Wait, more than Charizard X and Y?
Yeah,
Really? See,
I like him.
I'd rank both of those higher in my eyes, but maybe Stealth Rocks weakens them so much. That's the only issue.
So, I like Venusaur. It's got for a myriad of reasons, but it's predominantly just because like it's a really solid defensive Pokemon, and Sleep Powder is so good. Sleep Powder is so good. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna give this one a B plus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go A, like at least minimum A.
Yeah.
I don't like Thievul. I don't like. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go A. Actually, that's the only gripe, and it's the bottom of the brackets. So yeah.
What about you,
It's got
Michael?
me.
Give this an A.
Hey, we're giving out a lot of A's. Even though I said at the beginning, like with the C thing, I'm like, we're still giving out a lot of A's. I mean, I can't say anything negative about this team. I really like it.
Oh, literally, like each team we look at is better than the last one. Like we should go back and lower the other ratings.
The Adelaide Celesteelers. They don't even have Celestia. Come on. I don't even have Kabutops. What am I saying? Mega Gallade, Garchomp, Slowking G, massive pick. Ribombi, Greninja.
That was pick 1 too.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's such a good mon. Milk Tank,
Makes
Gramble,
sense.
Rotom Heat, Corviknight, Tangler, and Golurk.
I'm jealous of the Golurk. I was looking at that one.
That's a bargain. That's a bargain D tier.
Bargain D tier. Absolutely massive D tier. We've seen what Scotty does with Golurk. I had to double check who this was to make sure it wasn't Scotty because I know Scotty drafts Golurk so much. I was like, did he change his name?
That's that Granbull and D. I think Granbull and D is a pretty good steal as well. Like that was a huge thorn in my side last season. Granbull's a great bulky defensive Pokemon that can deal out some damage and has Intimidate.
Yeah, it's good for a D. It's definitely outclassed by other fairies, so for sure. Its best selling point is that it gets Intimidate.
And it can tank EQs.
Yeah.
It's got some good defensive bulk.
Mega Gallade is solid. It's quite fast, not compared to some of the faster Megas, but it's fast enough that it's outspeeding most non-Megas that aren't Scarfed.
Mega Gallade gets no guard, right?
Let me double check that.
Stayed fast? No, it's Oh, you can't intimidate it. What's that one?
Inner Focus.
It might be one of them. Pretty sure.
Well, I should look it up. Inner Focus, yeah. What does Inner Focus do again? I don't even remember.
You can't flinch and you're immune to it.
Flinch.
Oh, that's kind of lame for a Mega.
That's kind of bogus.
That Slowking first pick, what is
It's huge. But going back on Gallade just for a second, these stats are crazy, right? They're so well balanced. So 165 attack, 95 defense, 115 special defense, and 110 speed. So not only is it fast, it's bulky as well. So you can get off the Swords Dance and then sweep, which is really nice.
Okay, I can see it.
It's got priority too, like Shadow Sneak and
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I like Mega.
It gets Drain Punch for recovery.
Yeah.
I really like Mega Gallade.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling for, Michael?
Oh, I don't know.
I saw that you traded her for Magneton there, Michael. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that did seem like probably my best trade.
Yeah. That's good. It'll be good. You'll like having a steel type on for sure, I think.
Welcome to A tier, Michael.
Oh my god.
Good.
I really like this team. What can I say? Slowking G.
I look at this team, man, and I already can tell he just wants to wall you, man. He wants to wall you.
Yeah, we got Corviknight and Rotom. But the thing is, we also got Bombi with its webs, and then you could just bring in Garchomp and Gallade to just hit super hard, right?
Was Protean Greninja banned?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, Cinderace and Gren.
Okay.
But for a B tier, Gren is still really strong. It's really fast.
Yeah. It's as good as Inteleon.
Yeah. Surf and Stab Dark moves are really good anyway. Yeah, no, I really like this team. Milk Tank can be surprisingly bulky.
Milk Tank is good. We've seen Milk Tank do some work in multiple seasons, multiple different drafts.
We have Regenerator Tangler as well with Eviolite.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a solid B, I guess. B plus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you all been pretty hype about the Slowking. I can understand that. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with the B plus.
I'll go B. I'll go B plus.
Really?
No, but the only reason I wouldn't give it higher is he had pick 1 and then pick Slowking, Galarian Slowking.
He could have had Lopunny. Yeah.
Wait,
I don't understand that.
Did he legitimately pick Slow King Galler for his first pick? I thought y'all were like.
No, like not even his first pick of the whole draft. He had pick 1.
Didn't realize it.
You're kidding, right?
That's such
No,
a Chad
no,
move.
man.
No.
So
No.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
Slow King G to Slow King C for Slow King Chad.
yeah, that was. I don't know.
That's so funny. Okay, Michael, what are you saying?
I could go B plus A minus on this.
Man, I thought y'all were trolling.
What? What?
That's so funny. He's ended up with a really strong team, and I mean, I do think Slow King C is probably the strongest, one of the strongest A tiers, right? But I mean, skipping over the most desired megas is kind of crazy. Oh my god, we're still in purple. We need to speed this up. We've done over an hour already. Okay. Crimson Slayer Fairies with CC Ingalia. Mega Aggron. This is still crazy to me that you get 60 points for drafting Mega Aggron. Mega Aggron gives you more points than Mega Ampharos.
And that's bananas. I think that needs to be changed next time you all do Nat decks.
I think with the tiers this season though, Vinny actually supplied the sheet for me this time because the last Nat decks we done was randomizer.
Yeah.
So like they were all.
I thought I recognised the sheet from SSGB.
Yeah. I've never heard of him, but anyway, yeah, Vinny supplied the sheet. So, any knockback, I'm gonna grab my
Blame
pitchfork with you, man. We'll get them shit together.
Yeah, I'm about it. Let's burn them.
There was a couple that we changed. I think they had like Incineroar in like B as well.
Yeah.
Which is just stupid. And I even drafted it and it was in A.
They had Sudowoodo and Lunatone in D. I don't know what they were in.
Yeah, Ditto Incineroar was in B. There was a couple more that I didn't agree on, but it is what it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're just here to have some fun. So.
Gotta fix the ears.
The most obvious thing, first of all, is that all of the Steel Fairy Dragon Core are all hyper defensive, right?
Just bulk, yeah.
big bulk. Only Weavile and Mind Shower are over 100 speed, right? And maybe it's Saria?
I'm not too sure about them stats, but yeah, you can tell her first few picks. You're like, yeah, she gonna stall us then.
Yeah,
she gonna walk.
This is gonna be hard to deal with. You're gonna need to hit really hard to get through those. Saying that, none of these three have good recovery.
No. I like the Sarina. Sarina's a pretty cool bring.
I like Serena. I like Chandelure.
I like Chandelure.
I like Necrozma. I've seen BAM and Necrozma do work.
Yeah, I love Necrozma there. That's one of my favourite. That's just can do so much. And I've got a feeling we're going to be seeing some toxic here with Necrozma, and that's going to hurt my soul.
Yeah.
If it, I don't, just set it up for me, please, Cece.
And then we have Gligar, Mineshadow, and of course Weavile is hyper aggressive.
I love Eviolite Mons. Gligar's cool. I'm glad to see it doing things.
Yeah, Gligar is cool. I don't know. For me, maybe I'm without Wish Passer. Are any of these capable of Wish Passing?
I don't think so. No.
Aggron is much better with a Wish Passer. I suppose you can use a rest set on Aggron, but relying on rest is like super not reliable.
Sleep talk, curse.
Yeah, you can definitely run it. It's just, yeah. I think this might be my first B minus, maybe. I really like
C.
C.
I think though. To be fair, I think we're pretty pretty harsh here because this is none of our style. This is a whole different.
Yeah.
I think Haran would give this an A plus, to be honest. So. But I'm gonna try to step out of my shoes here, and I'll say I'll give it a B plus because there's no Crosma there. There's Weevil. Agron's just a beast. Shandy, it's too good for a C. It's way too good for a C. It's a B. I'm gonna give it a B plus.
If
That's
this
my
was Sylveon, I would rank it higher because I really do think Healbell and Wish would add a lot to this team.
Yeah,
that's my thinking behind that.
They could.
Yeah, Tapu Fini though, that can get going as well.
Yeah, Tapu's amazing. Doesn't Tapu actually get a Healbell or not Healbell? Aromatherapy? I can't remember.
I know Lele does for sure about Fini.
Yeah,
but she could even just calm mine, Drain Kiss. You know what I mean? Like it could get set up as well.
Yeah, sure. Tapu's crazy. Tapu Fini's crazy.
Yeah.
I do
what
like
about you, Michael? What do you think?
I could definitely give this a B plus.
What did he say, Dev?
He said C plus.
I agree. B plus. What do you say? You said B and a B minus and a C. So what? We'll meet middle ground. B.
B.
I'm cool with that.
Cool.
I was doing mostly on first impressions.
Right, next, let's go.
I won't put any input in this apart from unless you want to ask me some questions.
we could just skip this one. I've already heard about this team in my chat for about 2 days, so I'm good.
True.
Yeah.
For real, without giving too much away with Anders' team, he's put some thought into it. I'll give him that. So if I say too much, then I'm giving away some strats, but he's definitely put some thought into it.
I was telling Anders with his team that are you two in the same division this season?
We are, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'm excited for that one. That's Anders has got some good Pokemons. I like this stuff. Like I
see a hole though. I see one hole that. And I wonder what I don't know around with Versin, but we'll see if I can pull it off.
You should call out my hole. Everyone else, like we call out everyone else's hole that we see. So.
Everyone else's hole.
We'll call out everyone else's holes.
Is that with a W?
Oh. We're calling out hole. Okay, well, so like looking at Anders' team, I like Mega Mawile. It sucks that he's only getting to use Hyper Cutter, but you know, sometimes that's the cards. You know, truth.
I'm very happy with my Intimidate Mawile, thank you.
Well, I like the Zygarde 50% is a good pick, and Chansey, bringing the Eviolite Chansey, that's always a good time. Tornadus Incarnate, that is Anders earlier was saying, yeah, Bam's real good with his Klefki. That's probably the best prankster mon in the game. Nah, Anders was just blowing hot smoke. That's that Tornadus Incarnate. That's the best prankster mon in the game. It's got the taunt. It's got the Tailwind. Really, it's got the Tailwind. The rest of it doesn't matter. It's bulky as heck and can Tailwind. Okay, let's go.
Better than Clef. Wow.
Yeah, that is my thoughts. I mean, heck, it also can be offensive. Like, it's not just, bait. Like, if you don't...
115 speed and 120 special attack, which is pretty crazy.
It'll freaking shit it'll just not know. My bad. It'll destroy you with hurricanes.
Yeah, I like it.
And Galvantula? Ooh, Galvantula, that's so good. Spectrier, I think, is going to get bodied a lot because, Pursuit exists.
Be set up with us and then
Yeah, well, it was actually... So I'm going to call out Nick here, right? I had Spectrier 3 drafts ago. I used it for one match, I faced a Tyranitar, and then it was my first time playing Nat decks ever since Season 8 came out, or since Gen 8 came out. And I've totally forgot about Pursuit, right? And he had Tyranitar, I had Spectria, and I just couldn't do anything. If I stayed in, he crunched. If I switched out, he used Pursuit. And I just remember, that week, I literally traded it out. And I was like, I hate this. I never want to use it again. Right? Because all I had on that at the time was Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse and Will-O-Wisp. I think maybe a sub or something. But then, Nick brought in his Spectria for the randoms. And I was like, I wonder what he was doing. And he kept using Uproar. And I was like, how is Uproar doing so much damage? It's like the same as Tackle. I looked it up. It's been buffed to 90 damage. Uproar does 90 damage now. Which means you can apart from obviously the one exception is T-Tar and what's the dark type? I always forget his name. The dark steel type.
B-Sharp.
B-Sharp, yeah, B-Sharp. So apart from B-Sharp and Tyranitar, Uproar is hitting anything that Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse doesn't. You then have something to hit almost everything in the game with Spectria at that crazy high special attack and speed. And then you have Grim Nade to sweep. That's why I like Spec now. And if you're...
Dev.
Yeah, but,
Can
it
it hit Klefki?
No. Nah.
Shadow Ball can hit Clef Key neutral.
Huh?
It's stab. Shadow Ball can hit Clef Key neutral.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Yeah, I think.
But it hits like a truck. It hits, yeah. It's a good mon.
I think Zygarde 50% is kind of a weaker S tier.
But I think we always see the same sets played. I think Anders will pull out a couple. It's got a decent move pool with like Skitter Smack and all that. It can get going. It can do something.
I'm hyped to try it out for sure.
And it's got and obviously like you got Darm there, just powerhouse crazy. Like one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, it's got a good synergy. I think it's got a good synergy anyway. I think people sleep on Mega Mile. I don't even know how to say it. But me and Anders were talking about it. One of our good mates, Ellen, used to run it a lot. And I just seen some crazy after I verse Anders. I'll give him some.
Some tips.
Well, just some builds that I like. I'm keeping my lips sealed to then. But it could get going. Yeah, I like this team. When I seen it, I even said to Anders, "Let me get back to you." And there was a couple things that I pointed out to him that you wouldn't even think about. And if you brought it in the right matchup,
yeah,
someone's getting caught out. Someone's getting caught out for sure.
Yeah,
It's not going to be me.
Yeah, but anyway, I think we've spent enough time on this sheet. So.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys give rankings. I'm trying not to say too much.
I'll give it a solid A. Solid A.
B.
I could agree with the A.
Like a solid A, like nearly A plus. Solid A.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B because I'm just not new. Yeah, because why not?
Sure. Okay, we'll go to Ben. Our last season champion. He used to be the Australian Alakazams. He's now the... I have no idea.
The Cramorants.
that whatever you just said.
Cross.
He got sniped a lot.
Yeah. We're going straight for the Fairy Steel Dragon Core here, which
when he had Como as well, and when he picked it, I was like, I'll give you my next pick for it, and he's like, oh, I'll have a look, and then he come to me and he said Salamence, and then I was like, yep, I'll use my next pick, and I think I used like 3-4 picks after. Me and him were just laughing the whole time, like I'm just gambling. Like it's pretty cool. So, yeah,
you were so worried that Salamence was to get sniped at one point.
And then when it come to my pick, I never picked it. I was just like, you know what?
Next time,
just me.
Yeah.
Vickervolt. I wanted Vickervolt so bad.
Vic was so good. It was hard to choose for when I was choosing Galv. It was really hard for me to choose between Vika and Galv because I did want that typing and webbing and everything. I ended up going
Vika-
Galv because of the speed, but I've used Vika Fold before and I love it. Roost, Energy
I don't-
Ball, stupid stats.
And then like you remember the other draft we were in that deck. I can't remember what we call it. We won't give him no hype. But I had the Vickervolt and I didn't realize how good it was. I grabbed it initially for an electric webs.
Yeah.
And man, it just tanked so many hits. I was like hidden powers. It's like got 400 special attacks. I'm stupid. And it's like
It
I don't
can
know, man.
shoot things in half pretty
Over
quick.
over 9,000. Like it's just crazy. I actually after that draft, that next draft we're in, I rate it heaps now.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, one of the most shocking drafts was, of course, Slowking G. It's the very first. But the second most shocking moment of the drafting was when Ben non-ironically went to me. He was like, "I want Cramorant as my second pick." I was like, "So Gardevoir then Cameron?" And he's like, "Yes." And then I drafted it, and I like because he left it with me to draft. I even posted a screenshot of him asking for it. Like, look, this is proof. He wanted Cramorant as his second choice.
You know what, man? I like him. I hope he sticks around for a while. He's cool as.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a character. I like him.
Yeah. I mean, this is a really good team.
He needed to get his mascot in there.
And
Like-
Leonard too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he got Gengar with his last pick. That's stupid. What the hell? What's going on?
Well, the really crazy thing about this team, right, is I was talking to him and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna put that much thought into it. I'm gonna play for fun. I'm just gonna pick mons I like and everything." But we can see like the balance is really strong here. We've got these three. We've got the Vikavolt, the Roserade. Does he have a water type? Oh, yeah, of course he does. His key water type, the Cramorant. Yeah, so he's got both the Steel, Fairy, Dragon, and the Grass, Water, Fire.
He his last pick. He's like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Send me a team." I'm like, "You need a ghost." And then we had a look, and then we seen Gengar free. And then, but I'm like, maybe the sheet's not updated. So then I just spent the next 5-10 minutes just going through people's teams. I'm like, "You're good, man. Go get it."
Go get the Gengar. That's funny. Yeah,
I
it's
like
unusual Gengar would be left so late.
Nylago's a really good one. The special defense is wonderful, combined with the great attack, special attack, and the beast boost. Yeah, and the speed. Yeah, Nylago's a good one.
So what are we thinking for rating? I have to speed this up a little bit. I have work later, and we've already done like an hour and a half, I think, so far, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But he's solid Fairy Steel, Dragon Core. I'm gonna go A. I'm going A. I like this team. I like his team.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna argue that.
Michael?
Yeah, I could go with an A for this. It's a pretty good team. I like it.
I think it's the first time
See
we've
a
all
lot of
agreed
potential.
exactly. Yeah, I also say A. So yeah, I really like it. We're yet to give an S out though. This is just ooh.
That's a good.
I say that as we switch into this. Ooh, well, maybe not. I don't know actually. I love Mega Medicham, Dragapult, Sizzle. This is huge. Do we have a fairy? Oh, Ninetales A. Ah, okay. And Arctozolt.
He's got that hail.
Ooh, I like this team. We've got the rapid spinning Blastoise. Of course, you need heavy duty boots, but Flame Body means that everyone's going to be like aware of contact moves. It can take a hit, Roost, Defog.
I like it.
I really like this team. He sacrificed. You could tell he sacrificed just like Ben did. Rather than going for the typical A, B, S, A, then C and D that most people have. It's gone for 3 A's and then 1 C, which is kind of solid. Crocodile.
Are you alright?
Yeah. You go ahead.
I can like with this. The first I was looking at it before. The first thing I seen is that Zarude, and like people are just gonna be obviously trying to U-turn,
Yeah.
and just a safe switch, like every time,
Hmm.
and that are pretty cool. Just look like that. I just try to look at. I know what he was thinking with that. How do you say it? Swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, don't give any of that no time. But
I'm
Dragon
not
Pulse
so
is
keen on either of the details, right? But this is detail we're talking about. Like, unless like in really niche situations, you're not usually bringing your details. I'd say if it's like a prankster, maybe. Like the
well,
only
I got Spirit Tomb for D, so that's
yeah,
pretty cool.
Spirit Tomb's really good. You do have a few really good details, but D is definitely it's mostly rubbish, and there's 20 people drafting. And you're having 2 each, that's 40 mons got to get out of D tier. There's not 40 good mons in D tier.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
What do you think? What are you ranking them?
A minus.
Oof.
Yeah, I'll go B plus.
B plus, A minus.
Yeah, A minus, B plus.
What are you thinking,
Around the
Michael?
I'll
money.
go A minus on this.
A minus. Who
Dragapult
do I
is so
be?
good.
Yeah.
So we don't have any rule saying Dragapult can't bring Z crystals, and Dragapult literally got banned from Nat decks like OU.
No,
format.
all day long. I'll say it now. All day long, he can use Z moves with the pole.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like he's got some serious potential to just destroy our butts.
Yeah. For sure. This is a strong team. A really strong team. I like it. I love Mega Metacham. I like him more than Mega Gallade. Okay, we've got Hassan, the Holy Crusaders, Mega Gyarados,
Yeah.
Mew, Thunderous
I'm
T.
C. Bang. I've already ranked it. C.
You don't like it?
Nah, it's good. It's good.
I was gonna say this is a good team.
I love Volcarona and Smeargle.
Yeah.
You got to give it to him. He does draft good, Hassan. He does draft alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a he drafts good.
He's lacking speed. He's definitely going to be relying on Thunderous T's tailwinds because the only thing of over 100 speed here is Gyarados, right?
He's just gonna set up. He's gonna
yeah.
Dragon Dance. He's just gonna set up here.
Yeah.
He'll pick his moment and just set up.
He's got a lot of good bulk. And Volcarona, Gyarados, Mew all have potential. And of course, Haxorus have crazy potential for setup. This is like definitely a setup team. But we've seen setup teams do work. I mean, that used to be what you were famous for, Bam. I think you've been growing out of it a little bit. But yeah. This is some crazy setup. I like it. I think Steelix is one of the better D tiers. I think Dusclops is also one of the better D tiers.
Yeah, that one of the best ones. I reckon Dusclops. I'd give him an A. I'd go A, like not even second guess it.
Yeah.
A minus, just because I would have liked to see Alolan Raichu on it.
Also,
And-
Thunder T has over 100. I forgot.
I'm gonna give him a B because he stole my last pick.
I'll give him A, which we can't see.
Make it white.
There we go. A.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really
good
like
call.
this team. I really like this team. Thunderous T is really good.
It's pretty
Voltorb,
good.
right? Stupidly good. Special attack. Really good
We've seen
typing.
Bronzong dominate drafts.
Yeah. Bronze is crazy.
Yeah, Bronzong's real good.
The bell. Right, Chelsea
This-
baby daddies. Brian.
This- Yeah, before we rate it, this is the one you want to watch this season. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I reckon he's gonna do good. I was wondering before he even drafted. I'm excited to see him. I wish he was in my. Is he in my div? I want to verse him.
No, he's in the other one.
I'm gonna call if we don't make finals. I'm gonna call him out in an exhibition. I'm calling it now. I want to verse him. He's yeah. I reckon he's gonna turn.
Instantly we have the core. Like I said, a lot of people have gone straight for the core, which makes sense. Core is super good. Alola Muck is amazing. I really like it. Seismitoad for that water absorb, great typing. I really like Zeraora, Crobat. Those are super fast, super strong. Cryogonal is really nice with its Ice Shard, Rapid Spin, surprisingly strong bulk. Globsipod, great revenge killer. The only ones I don't really like Claydol much. I guess like for Stealth Rocks and stuff, but I think Seismitoad almost does everything Claydol does, but better. And then of course we got Aegislash. Aegislash is just stupid good.
Claydol. Yeah, Claydol self-destructs. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Screens.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alolan.
Has Levitate.
Yeah, it's a good team.
I really like it.
I'm gonna give it.
Zeraora, cool.
I'm giving it an A straight up.
I think I'm leaning the same. I really like the core. Kieran Black, Aegislash, Mega Deontay.
Yeah, no, powerful. Let's go A.
Straight up.
I'll give him an A+ just for that core.
It's really strong. Yeah, I don't have much more to say. That it's just really strong, solid team. Okay, we have Jamie here, who's practically a veteran at this point.
Practically.
Okay. I was. Sorry.
It's the politest insult I've heard ever.
It wasn't even meant as an insult. I was being genuine. I just come off as so sarky. Yeah, Mega Lopunny is like the most desired Mega, right?
Yeah,
he got that
it
at
really
pick
late.
9. I know that because I was pick 10 and I wanted it. I was really happy with Mega Marwile anyway, but yeah, Mega Lopunny's crazy. Blissey, he sniped these two from me. I was upset, and he sniped Zorak from me, and potentially I did want Dharma over Entei. I was like, Jamie, stop sniping me. Yeah, this is a really solid team. I mean, like a lot of these mons we could say about the other stuff, but like literally does better. Like Zapdos is just Moltres but better. Lopunny is just the strongest fighting Mega around. Like everything good we said about Gallade and Medicham, Lopunny just does better, right? The fact that it hits ghosts with normal and fighting moves, which means it just hits everything. Blissey is probably the best special defense wall in the game. Wait, is Blissey's an S tier?
100%.
Is Chansey an A tier then?
Yeah.
Blissey's an A tier? That's written wrong. 'Cause that's it here, in A. I remember that because I was going to draft it in A tier.
Oh, heck.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's available. Jump on it.
No, because where's Zapdos then? Zapdos is... Yeah, Zapdos is S. So the S and the A are just mixed up, that's all.
Okay, he got lucky.
Too bad.
Oh, I skipped. We were talking about Zapdos, so I went too far. Yeah, Zorak is my favourite C tier, just straight up around.
One of my like ever.
Yeah.
Shaman's a pretty solid pick. I love Shaman.
Shaman's really good.
He wanted the boom, so obviously he really wanted it because now he's got Thwacky. So
Yeah. I mean, Flacky is one of the strongest D tiers because, like, yeah, it doesn't have the best stats in the world, but with Gracia Glide, Choice Band, you're hitting still really hard. I think it has like base 100 attack already, anyway, so it's actually quite strong for a middle evolution.
Yep.
It's like one of the only middle evolutions that you don't play EV like on.
Mascarin. Underrated D tier. It gets Intimidate. It can do work.
Yeah.
I just got worked over by one.
I was gonna. He sniped it when I went to Taurus. I was thinking about it for the another Intimidate and
Yeah.
Web. So if he didn't go, I was.
Of course, we have the Entei and the Azumarill. Azumarill is stupid good too.
Entei's kind of like his, he uses Entei a lot, don't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand it. Sacred Fire and Extreme Seed is really good. which, by the way, Zygarde gets extreme speed too, which is exciting. So
Yeah, especially after.
We would have found that out if we took an hour on your page, but thanks anyway.
I know, I deliberately didn't talk on my page to avoid that issue. I talk about moveset for every single one. Yeah, no, I really like this team. Straight up, A+ in my eyes, if not S. Genuinely. Actually, I might even go... Actually, I'm going to fucking say it. This is the only S so far. There's not a single one on here I dislike.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No,
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is S tier. I'm very glad he's my first match this season.
Yeah.
I was gonna lose it anyway.
I mean, straight up the strongest Mega. Straight up, two of the best A and S tiers. Fortress is super bulky. Even with HP Fire running around, you're going to do craziness. But even if you have Zoroark running around, so you can bait them and mess them up. And then you have Thwacky for priority. And you have Entei for extreme speed and Sacred Fire shenanigans. Then you have Azumarill. I mean, this is a crazy team.
Do us a solid and switch Blissey and Zapdos around real fast.
Okay.
We appreciate.
Uh-oh.
You hit the center.
I don't do this enough. There we go. Like this. And then
There you go.
and we go yellow.
Yeah.
And then we go bold. Yeah, I'm not new. Would have been easier if I just did that the first time, but that's fine.
It's fine now.
Yeah. Cool. So
S tier.
you both saying yes as well then?
Yeah, we all S.
Cool.
I'll go A+ just because it's Jamie, but we'll give him an S. Give him an S.
No, I did the wrong thing. There we go. The only S tier so far. I'll be very surprised if anyone else gets an S, to be honest. Aerodactyl, Landorus T, Zapdos G, Tentacruel, Breloom, Sableye, Murkrow, Jirachi, Slurpuff, Scrafty, Kabutops. This is a very physical leading team.
He's drafted
What's that?
well, Jakey.
Yeah. My only thing is
I like
that, like, if you're wanting a balance between special and physical, you're probably going to have to run Tentacruel. I mean, Tentacruel will be special, but you can also run these two special, to be fair.
Lando can run special.
If you're running Lando's special, then...
I mean, he can.
You can, yeah, that's true. You can run Earth Power Lando, but why?
Hey, can you play the voice recording on here? I reckon we give him a plug, eh? Did you hear his little rap?
I did hear his rap. No, sadly, I can't, not without leaking chat and everything like that, no.
Cool. You know what? He deserves the plug. We would have shared it, Jakey. We would have shared it.
Post it in the comments. We'll post it in the comments.
Post in the
It
comments.
was excellent. But we're seeing a lot of ice weakness here, which is an issue. Like Aerodactyl, Lando, Zapdos, they're all hit by ice super hard. Breloom. Freeze Dry hits Tentacruel. Sableye. So that's like, out of all of these, that's all but Sableye is hit by ice super effective. Or at least a freeze.
Yeah. Jirachi a bit there.
Jirachi's great. I love Jirachi.
Yeah.
Jirachi and Slurpuff are going to be huge. Scrafty is really bulky and nice C tier. Kabutops. It's a spinner. I like this team. I do think it needs more special.
Definitely needs more special. I'll go B.
Yeah.
Straight up B.
I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, beat.
I could go B.
No, we gave that second team we looked at a C, and I would say that second team would whoop this team.
Yeah. C.
I think we go back. I think go back to Jeff's team and give. I don't think I agreed on the C. Did I say B to Jeff?
Yeah. We haven't gone as low as a C for anyone yet, have we?
But user got more friendly
No.
as gone on.
We
You
gave the
started
season
off harsh.
2.
Mm.
You started off harsh and you got more friendly.
This is gonna sound really mean. I think this is the weakest team so far, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean in a weakness way. We haven't had a team so far that's had so much weakness to one typing and such an imbalance between physical and special.
I think I agree with you there. I think he's got good mons on their own, but the synergy is missing. Like he's got some powerhouses and some good pranksters and Breloom and all that, but the synergy just a little bit off.
I would definitely do a few trades to like balance this out because like Lando T amazing, Zapdos G amazing, Breloom amazing, Sableye is my favorite prankster mon. Not necessarily the best, but my favorite. Jirachi is crazy good, Slurpuff is crazy good, but it's as we say, like the synergy here is like it's gonna have a hard time pulling this together. You know what I mean? At least in my eyes.
He needs some glue. He needs some go between mons.
Yeah.
When you're versing people that are prepping for you, so they're gonna be all over it.
Like you just got to bring one good physical wall, and you're set.
Yeah, true.
Like none of these special mons are hitting for over 100, which is kind of that's well in Wool territory, right? He's not hitting through Harron's Toxapex with anything here, especially.
So, let's go.
Okay, what are we saying?
C.
C?
Yeah, I'll go C+. Let's meet in the middle, C+.
That's good. I accept this.
C+.
Next.
We have Scotty.
C.
Best year.
If you ask him, he ain't gonna lose, man. If you ask him, he's S+.
Scotty's gonna single-handedly. He's gonna perfect this season. This is the season of Scott.
He like I said, he's a bit earthquake weak, but he's got the switch-ins. If the switch-ins aren't there, like if you deal with them early, it's just it's just the free earthquake. But you know, Scotty, he's reliable. He's tough to beat on his bad days. So
if anything packs Earth Power and an Ice move, it messes this up hard.
We were joking around in the admin chat. Like Earthquake says hi, and then he's like Glass Score, and then Vinny's just said Mega Swampert says hi, and then that was it.
Well, there's quite a few mons as well. Like everyone forgets there's the special ground mons, right? So you know something like Nidoking and Nidoqueen has a good time against this team as well. Obviously, Dracovish is scary, but.
And he's got the Sandfish. He said, it's a good team, man. He's got the Raichu.
The Raichu's crazy. Raichu Coco.
With the terrain as well. He wanted Zoroark so bad at the end of it.
Yeah. So I think Zoro will snipe from a few people.
If I'll be honest here. If we give Jamie an S, this would have to be right next to it. You'd say.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. This would be this. I think I like this team better than Jamie's. I'm just gonna say it right now. Yep, 100%. It's too much to deal with. I was joking with the earthquake, but it's just.
See,
you got.
I do really like this team, and I do really like Mega Beedrill, but Mega Beedrill's more like a Mega Manectric than say a Mega Lopunny. No, I could go with S. I could go with S, but I wouldn't say it's better than Jamie's.
Yeah, I don't think Megas is your problem here. Like,
yeah, we have like Vish. Yeah,
I'm gonna say I like this better than Jamie's team, and I hate Scott.
What about you, Michael? What do you think?
I'd probably go with an S on this.
Of course you would.
I don't think there's anything I really don't like on here aside from the Aggron. I mean, he's got the sand with the Vish. He's got the electric terrain with the Raichu. It just looks like it could put out a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, he's going to hit you hard.
Okay.
And
here we go. Devin. Mega Sizzle, one of the strongest Megas. We've got T-Tub, Volcanion, Silvally, Amoongus, Mismagius, Manectric, Clefable, Staraptor, Weezing, Persimmon. Sorry, this is Andy, right?
I'll have you know that I drafted those first. I gave him that. I've got the screens to prove it.
I have you know, I'm in the same group chat as you, so I saw the discussions.
Well,
I actually
yeah.
teamed up. I actually teamed up with this exact team in the PTG team draft.
Hey, I'll show you all. I gave him that team then. I am just taking it back.
Yeah, I like this team.
It's a solid core, yeah.
Uh,
Andy done well. He done well, Andy.
I like Amoongus. Amoongus is really good. I mean, we all know Scizor, Tyranitar, Volcanion's a good combo. Clefable is a very Devon bring, but we know why. It's stupid good. Staraptor is really powerful. Weezing can.
I'll say the one thing I like about Dev using Clefable is everyone goes for that big, bulky, unaware, which of course you'll bring it now and then, but Life Orb Clefable is crazy. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I reckon Dev plays Clefable good, and I don't even like Dev either. So.
I might genuinely say that Dev has the best D tier picks so far. Manectric and Weezings are really nice. Those are both really nice deals for D tier, in my opinion.
Yeah. I thought Weezing got defog.
Jolteon would have went well with this team.
Yeah, it would have. I really wanted that one.
Yeah, Jolteon would have been excellent. I mean, of course, Manectric is just a worse Jolteon, right? But like,
it was supposed to be Jolteon over Silvally.
And I was gonna go. It could have been. You
can still trade now.
Jolteon. I'll be looking.
Yo, you want to trade that Jolteon for Silvally? I'm about that.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm actually looking at some pretty random builds, so I reckon Jolteon's gonna do some work this season, eh?
Yeah, this is a really solid team. A+, I say.
Hey, and I picked a lot of Pokemon that I knew that I'm comfortable with. This is a season of a big warm blanket.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I don't want to rate this team. I don't want to give him a big head, so you can rate it whatever you want.
That's what I like to hear, fam. That's what I like to hear.
I'm kind of gonna go A- on this.
All right, we'll sit at A then. Okay.
I'm cool with this. Snow last season.
The Marcelli Motsima. I can't read. And Joshua. Alright. Got no Shell Smash Blastoise for his Mega. Urshifu, Single Strike, Sylveon, Celebi, Nidoking, Rhyperior, Kecleon, Melmel, Thunderous Eye, Big, Koffringus, and Rapidash. Two good D tiers actually as well.
I wanted Kecleon.
Yeah, Kecleon is cool. I know you like Kecleon. Who's his dragon? Does he have a dragon? He doesn't have a dragon.
No dragon.
Sylveon is a huge fairy. And Melmetal is a huge steal. So those two are big.
We've got Shifu as well.
Yeah, cool. Shifu is just amazing in general.
With my second pick when I got Rillaboom, I was sitting there for ages just trying to think out of Boom or Shifu.
Yeah.
Like for ages, I couldn't decide.
I 100%.
And still now, I'm thinking I should have went Shifu, but I don't know. I did flip a coin for Incineroar, but Shifu's massive. But he got Blastoise last, so he left his Mega to last.
Yeah.
Kecleon, Melmetal, this is a good team, solid team. And I'm more intrigued on what he's gonna do, if anything. Like, we haven't seen much of him. He hasn't been around for a while.
I want to be watching these battles. I'll put it that way.
This is going to sound controversial, especially since the season that I won was with Blastoise Mega. I'm not so keen on Blastoise Mega.
Well, you don't get the white.
I only used Shell Smash twice that season because there was too much priority going around. So I didn't even use Shell Smash that much. But he doesn't even have access to Shell Smash. I just think compared to other Megas, even other Megas still available, I think it's just a little bit underpowered for what it does. It has a hard time getting going.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Like, this is controversial. I even like. I think Sharpedo would be better here. I think because
100%.
You don't have to Mega turn 1, you can literally get speed boost, Mega, and your crunches are just killing everything then. Yeah, I think some of these Megas that were left, like Mega Pinsir, Mega Khan, Mega Garchomp, Mega Y, Mega Altaria is still here, and he didn't go for that? What? That would fit so well on his team.
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, I would straight up if I was him, just straight up, just swap that over. Like, yeah, I don't get that.
But yeah, keep an eye out for him. Hopefully, he has some good battles. I'll be watching.
Yeah. But
I'll give it I like the Shifu, Sylveon, Nidoking, Melmetal. Yeah, it's an A at least. It's an easy A.
Easy A. I would actually rate it
easy
higher.
A.
I would rate it higher if this was Altaria.
100%. I
even
agree
into
with
the
that.
S tiers, like because the rest of this team is crazy. Yeah. How about you, Dev? You saying A as well?
Yeah, I think A. There's not a Mon here I don't like. I have a very big soft spot for Sylveon, so yeah, definite A plus from me actually.
We'll keep it A. That seems to be the consensus.
Yeah.
Right, Slackens. Simon. So, what were you gonna say?
Huh?
Did you say something about this one?
Nah, Simo.
Simo. Okay. Yeah. Mega Steelix, Dracozolt, Hippowdon. Oh, we're going for a Sand team majorly here. It'll be really interesting because I've seen Sand Force in action. On Steelix, that's Mega Steelix. That's gonna be crazy. I want to see that in action for sure. Whimsicott, Jellicent, Sigilif, Stoutland, Cradily, Mandibuzz, Slowbro, and Pelasand. Why has he gone? Does Pelasand get any sort of sand bonus?
It's a ghost type.
Yeah, no, but it's also a ground type, and he's got a lot of grounds. This is a heavy sand-based team. This is like 100% sand.
He's gone hard sand, yeah. I think he might get caught off a couple times this season.
Yeah.
I think
we're seeing quite a lot of doubling up. We're seeing, Water with Jellicent and Slowbro, and they also fill kind of the same role. Then you have the Ghost with the Jellicent and the Talasand.
Pokemon with Weather Ball will tear his team up.
I think he'll definitely have to be careful. I think this is one of those teams where if it starts going, it's going to be really hard to stop. But he's not going to be as flexible as a lot of these other teams. You're not going to be wanting to bring Palisand, Slowbro, and Jellicent. You know that Hippowdon, Steelix, and Dracozolt are coming every time. That's half the team right there.
Yeah, it's not an easy prep, but you can cover some bases.
Yeah.
But if you don't prep for these, you're going to be in trouble.
The big thing here is Cradily and the Water Absorb. That's really nice.
Yeah.
And of course Jellicent. So you can see that by having these two, he's got options for Water Absorb. It's not even just one Water Absorb mon. He's got the two, which is nice. Depending on if they're bringing Glass or Electric, I'm assuming. Actually, no, it could be...
The Mandibuzz switch for Grass, so he'll be right.
We're seeing the double Psychic as well. This is a lot of weakness to Dark as well, right? And we've got Mandibuzz is huge.
What are we going? I'm out in a minute. What are we going? Should I give it a grade and cruise or what?
B.
Yep, I agree. All right, I know I'm B and I'm out. Cheers, guys.
All right, catch you later, pal. One,
Cheers,
one last
bye.
team.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a B, and I'm gonna hop off too because it's 5 in the morning for me. So
We've got one
That's
team.
all the-
You can rate this last team. I believe in you.
all right, all right, I'll do this last team.
All right, Kev,
No,
Gacha, Pagago. All right, let's just really quickly run through this one. Heracross, Halucha, Lando, Moltres. That's Lando I. Moltres, Registeel, Magneton, Caracosta. How does he have Magneton as well? Didn't you just draft Magneton? We haven't updated that.
I guess I didn't.
Okay. Caracosta, Slowbro G, Comfey, Marowak A, and Diggers B. What do I think of this team? He has nothing that can trigger Holucha's Unburden easily.
Halucha can do it with a close combat.
That's true. White Herb close combat, which is really nice. Heracross has like stupidly large attack, but also so weak to flying.
The skill link.
Yeah, I think it has something
That's true.
stupid like 180 base attack as well.
Yeah, it's got like one of the highest, if not the highest, base attacks total.
I think only Mega Mawile is higher, if I remember correctly. Mega Mawile and Mewtwo X maybe, or something like that.
Maybe. Hard to say.
Yeah. What do you think of this team? Because we need to let you guys go.
I'm gonna say A.
A? You like as much as A? It's a lot of weakness to ice.
No, you're right. You're right. B minus.
B minus. That's a big change. Okay.
I'll give it a B plus.
And I was leading B, so there we go. B. Sorry, we didn't talk about your team much. You just happened to be right at the end of the recording, but thank you. He's got an extra 20 points he can use as well, so he can turn one of those Bs into an A if he wanted it. But thanks all for watching. We're sorry it dragged out so long. Thank you, Michael and Devon, for joining us, and thank you all for watching.
Good night.
We'll
Bye.
see you all
Meow,
next
meow.
time. Bye bye.
Later.